Alrighty, guys. I want to go over a little bit. So, go over a couple things. This is the QQQ. It basically matches like the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones. They all basically do the same thing in a big view. And so if you look at the charts, they'll look very similar. I want to talk about this real quick, and I'm more doing this video to talk about my algo that I'm going to be live trading every day and talk about where it's headed. But if we just look at this, let's see if we can't do this. So if we look at this, we'll see that this drop right here all the way down to there basically mirrors this drop right here. It's a little bit different, but it's a similar pattern. And then if you were to go and look to the left of this screen, you would actually see that there's an equal support line right there as well. And if we look at this guy, we got a support line kind of right here. And from here, after this big crash, it did a W, and then it crashed again. Well, this looks like we're on the first uptrend of the W, and so it looks like we're going to come back down here, and then we're going to come back up there, and then I think we're going to get one more big crash. So this last time it did 3 W's and crashed, and then from there it just shot up and did a rally. And so I think we're going to see at least one more crash before they start the recovery. And I do think there's going to be a recovery into the midterms. But I do think we still got one more good crash. And on a good crash, like this crash right here, I actually thought it was going to crash. And I made 1,000% on my bet on puts on the QQQ doing this. And so if I were you, I'd buy either this Friday or next Monday puts at open tomorrow if it hasn't already crashed more than 3%. Just buy it 3-4% out of the money, and you'll make a lot of good money. And right now we're trying to hit right here, so I think it's going to be about a 5% dip, and then I'm going to bet that it's going back up 3 to 5%, and then I'm going to look for that big dip for probably about 8% down, and then from there I am thinking it's probably going to recover into the midterms. So I did want to go over that real quick. But aside from that, I want to talk about the day trading thing that I'm going to be doing every day. And I'm going to be trying to trade 6 hours a day and make as much money as possible every single day. But through a safe and secure system where if it moves up, you make more than you lose. If it moves down, you make more than you lose. And all while it's moving up and down, we're trying to take small profits all day long. And I'm still perfecting just a couple small steps that I want to add to what I've already shown you guys on the live streams. But then, and like there's only so far that I can go hand trading this, and so I'm going to hand trade it the way that I can, make the easy money that I can. But once I start building up the money, I'm going to hire a programmer to actually automate the system to where you'll just be able to put money in a bank account and it will automatically trade this. And so basically there's like a website where I can upload my algo. You can have your own trading account and you can link it to the algo and it'll trade for you through your own account. And that's probably what I'm going to do. But there is, once I turn this into an algo, there's one way that I can hand trade it, but then there's like another way where if it was an algorithm, it could not only buy the options and do the trading that I'm talking about, but also take half of the money and sell on each side. And so I'm selling calls and I'm buying calls, I'm selling puts and I'm buying puts, and I'm still using the same formula to do this. But basically what happens is on the days where it would show that I might lose $100 if it just opened and trade sideways all day. I mean, the number's relative, but like let's just say I might lose 1% of my account balance on the worst trading day for what we're doing here. Well, if I got half the money on buys and half the money on sells, that will change it to where like on the worst day I'll break even And then on the best day, I should actually be able to even make more doing it this way. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say so far. I should be live trading either tomorrow or starting on Wednesday, and I'm excited to do that with you guys, and I hope you guys show up, and I hope you guys make lots of money with me. And let's just go do all the things that I've talked about, because I promise you, all the things that I've talked about it's gonna change the world. It's all about getting people to understand that they are not trapped, like we're not trapped in here with the elite. The elite are trapped in here with us. And once a small group of us are winning and dominating, they're gonna have to start doing better to keep the people happy, because we make people too happy. And if they have to start doing better, let's just say they got cures for diseases, like that shit's gonna come out because we force them to release their information. We force them to make life better for everybody because we're already doing it. And if they can't do better than us, then eventually we get all the people's eyes. And the people will love us and life will be easy. So that's the goal, people. I'm gonna set this up to where all you gotta do is put some money in an account and you will print money every single day. That's what I'm gonna do.